EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
At their own 29-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They're going to want to see more of that the rest of the way. 15 yards to begin this one.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Once again, it's Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 30.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Pass caught left side by Likely. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage by Javarius Ward.
In motion, it's Golden. And nothing doing there. He's going to go down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Dak facing 3rd and long. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action. Stroud. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third and inches. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play.
Brings up fourth down.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with fourth down coming up. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
First down, Las Vegas.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Second down and 10.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, Vegas. Now, Stroud. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now Stroud. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Throwing is Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be fourth down. Stroud to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone. And the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. A first down throw for Prescott. Taking a shot downfield. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
There on the coverage.
Now Prescott. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And third down coming up. To the air again. Prescott. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane. And it sets up fourth down.
Ethan Evans in punt formation.
Evans with the punt sends it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Stroud. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
New set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
Zach Sealer on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Broncos' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Stroud gonna set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 27. No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. Taylor. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Vegas. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Broncos 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the play fake, Dak. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
Down at the 39-yard line. 1 yard
Here now,
gain
2nd
brings
and
up
9
2nd
from the
and
39-yard line. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 8-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First and goal.
Here's Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. From a little further back, here's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now they'll be looking at third and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call. But great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Stroud. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That's caught! And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 30. 1st down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Take this into the end zone. What a run.
Touchdown.
C.J. Stroud. Touchdown Las Vegas.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Raiders move out on top 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass caught left side by Likely. Here's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Prescott now. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Again, Prescott to the air. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Broncos nothing.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on